Ladies and gentlemen, this is a story that came out November 16th, 2018 in USA Today. Alcohol is killing more people and younger. The biggest increases are among women. Now, these two people had a daughter that died from alcoholism. This is their daughter right here. She's now deceased. Okay. And the last time lawyer Erica Bird talked her way out of an alcohol rehab center. Her father took her to lunch. "Dad, I know what alcohol has done to me," she told him that day in January 2011. "I know what it has made me do to you and Mom, but that wasn't me." By the time she died 3 months later, Bird had blocked her parents' calls because they kept having her involuntarily committed. They once had a magistrate judge hold a hearing at her hospital bed. He ordered her to undergo a month of inpatient treatment. Bird, who died in April 2011 at age 42, is among the rising number of people in the United States who have been killed by alcohol in the last decade. And ladies and gentlemen, this is falling under the category of deaths of despair. It's an increase that has obscured by the opioid plague, but alcohol kills more people each year than overdoses. Okay, so from 2007 to 2017, the number of deaths attributable to alcohol increased 35%, according to a new analysis by the Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation at the University of Washington. The death rate rose 24%. One alarming statistic, deaths among women rose 67%. Wow, that is quite a jump. Women once drank far less than men, and their more moderate drinking helped prevent heart disease, offsetting some of the harm. Deaths among men rose 29%. Now imagine that, it rose less among men than women. While teen deaths from drinking were down about 16% during the same period, deaths among people aged 45 to 64 rose by about a quarter. People risk of dying, of course, increases as they age. What's new is that alcohol is increasingly the cause. The story is that no one has noticed this. So they're saying this is kind of going under the radar with all of these people that are dying from alcohol. States can influence drinking, especially dangerous binge drinking, with policies such as taxes on alcohol and restrictions on where and when it can be sold. Psychologist Benjamin Miller, chief strategy officer at nonprofit Wellbeing Trust, says the larger health challenges in the South are to blame for high alcohol death rates. Southern states typically rank near the bottom in national rankings in cancer, cardiovascular disease, and overall health. Omaha, Utah, Kansas, and Tennessee rounded out the 5 states with the strongest alcohol control policies. And researchers reported the states with more stringent alcohol control policies had lower rates of binge drinking, they found. Nevada, South Dakota, Iowa, Wyoming, and Wisconsin had the weakest alcohol control policies. David Jurgen, a professor at Boston University School of Public Health, who has specialized in alcohol research for 30 years, notes that the beer industry holds considerable sway in Wisconsin. Amy Durham, 46, suffered triple organ failure after she stopped drinking 6 years ago. She was in a coma for 10 years. Well, you know, the damage was done. It's not unusual. Sorry about that, y'all. Got a little disrupted. Binge drinking is sending far more people to the emergency room, a separate team of researchers reported in February 2018 issue of the journal Alcoholism, Clinical and Experimental Research. The research, who looked at ER visits from 2006 to 2014, found the largest increases were among middle age, especially women. The number of teenage binge drinkers landing in the ER during that actual time declined. Okay, so it's really the older people that are binge drinking. I did an article, I believe this might have been on my old channel, and it was talking about how many people over 60 that were dying from alcoholism. It was a lot. And that article was also saying that women in their 60s or older were dying at higher rates of alcoholism than men. So, you know, this is pretty much saying the same thing. So, you know, they're using this lowball number of 72,000 people dying from opioids, but they're saying 88,000 people died from alcohol that same year, 2017. You know, you don't think about this. You know, you got to add up the opioid deaths, the alcohol deaths, the people that die from suicides, accidents. You know, it's a lot going into that number. That number is huge when you really think about it. It's very big. You know, they wouldn't be all alarmed if it was a low number. Now, the alcohol deaths fall under what they call deaths of despair. All right. And what's deaths of despair? People dying of overdoses, people dying from alcohol, suicide. These all fall under what they call deaths of despair. Drinking can lead to cancers along with digestive tract, along the digestive tract from the mouth to the colon. About 15% of U.S. breast cancer cases are considered to be caused by alcohol. Really? And a third of those cases affected women who drank 1.5 drinks or less a week, according to a 2013 report in the American Journal of Public Health. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know, the deaths of despair, a lot of times they're saying these people are struggling through life and turn to alcohol and drugs and even commit suicide, I guess, when things just don't turn out the way they thought it would. So the way I see it, y'all, everything is increasing. Drug use is increasing, alcoholism, everything's increasing. What is not increasing at this point? Oh, wow. This is something else. This person in the picture, Ashley Marie Hartshorn, began drinking heavily after the birth of her third child, and a murder committed by her stepson. Okay, so they're saying that was the reason why she started drinking. So you got all these people, death by alcohol, deaths of despair going on in the country. You know, it seems to me like, let me just see, I want to look at this. No, I don't want to see it. Let me see if I can just, zoom in on this map. Okay. So according to this, it says more people in the US are dying of alcohol-related causes in men more than women. States ranked by percentage increases 2007 to 2017 in death rates per 100,000 people for men and women, all ages in 2017. So according to this, the darkest blue is showing you 51 to 100%. So these are states that have the highest level of alcohol deaths: South Dakota, Nebraska, Oregon, Washington State, Texas. And the next are states like Florida. And then when you get to a lighter blue, like here, Arizona. So it's showing you the percentage of deaths in these states. And California, which is actually low, 15 to 30%. They had 33 men and 5 women. So it shows you the number. And you know, when you look at this, the death by alcohol seems to be impacting the men at a higher rate. And this is in 2017, by the way, these numbers. So for example, New York, they had in 2017, male 32 deaths from alcohol and female 4. And then New Hampshire, male 43, female 11 in 2017. Then you have Virginia, 45 men, 11 women. Let's see. Maryland, 49 men and 8 females that died from alcohol. Delaware, 40 men, 5 female. So it's just showing all the different states. All right, this is Montana, 50 male and 13 female. Idaho, 39 male, female 13. Let's see. Arizona, 44 male, 9 female. Utah, 41 male, 15 female. Nevada, 47 male, 10 female. And and California actually low, 33 male, 5 females. Oregon, 47 male and 10 female. And let's see, Alaska, 52 males and 20 females. In Hawaii, 51 males and 11 females. So it just shows you all the alcohol deaths in the country for 2017. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.